A close look at the treatment of the poor in the House of Dragon. The House of the Dragon, a Bose prequel to Game of Thrones, provides a scathing critique of the treatment of the poor in Westeros. At its core, the series is a commentary on the systemic oppression and cyclic abuse of power that has plagued human societies throughout history. From the moment we are introduced to Helaena, Rhaenyra's daughter, we are shown a stark contrast between the opulence of the ruling class and the grinding poverty of the common folk. The show's portrayal of the poor of King's Landing is marked by desperation, resourcefulness, and stark acceptance of their fate. What's truly jarring is the way in which the show's upper-class characters view the poor. They're not just viewed as out of sight and out of mind, but as an embarrassment, a blight on the kingdom's status and the prestige of its nobles. The common people of King's Landing are expendable, mere pawns in the game of power and ambition played out by the likes of Aegon and Rhaenyra. This theme of neglect and disdain for the poor is classic Lannister fare. But the show raises an interesting point: what happens when this abuse of power is codified into law and propaganda. In the House of the Dragon, we see it through the tool of justice for Lannisport, a slogan used to propagandize the masses, deflecting attention from the government's poor treatment of the oppressed and onto an outlying issue. Despite its brutal realism, the show's story is meant to be entertaining, not activist. While it could be argued that it's the job of fiction to spark awareness and empathy for issues like poverty and inequality, the House of the Dragon is not reaching for a different world or any moral prescription for changing systems of oppression. What it does show us, though, is that economic and systemic inequality are often intertwined with deeper societal problems. In the world of the show, they are not consequences of the system, but rather symptoms of a deeper sickness, one that has been festering for generations. By depicting this complexity and nuance, the show challenges us to question our own assumptions about the relationships between power, money, and social hierarchy. It's a blunt reminder that we are still grappling with many of these same issues today.